Hey Pisces, this is Dee, and today I'm going to be doing your tarot card reading for the last 3 months of 2024. I apologize for the janky lighting situation here. I'm doing my best, but hopefully it'll get better over time. There may be noise, there may be blurriness, there may be a lot of unprofessionalism. Just bear with me while I get this all sorted out, okay? I'm doing your reading in, it's sort of like a Celtic cross, and I do it in a pyramid form just so that it's more compact. There's no meaning to it or anything. Now, Pisces, being a fire sign with, okay, I'm a Leo rising with Sag, Sun, and Moon, so I have so much fire in my chart. I never really, got to know the Pisces sign, and I never met that many Pisces people in my life either. I don't know why, but now that my progressed sun is going into Pisces, lately I have been really looking into your sign to see what kind of influences I'm going to deal with, and you guys don't have it easy. Holy smokes, you guys have it hard. Just like one of the least understood signs of the zodiac, and I myself had that prejudice as well towards Pisces. So now I'm very interested in the Pisces energy, and I'm also very curious to see how this this tarot reading is, because that's going to affect me as well. Isn't it a shame that we only really delve into anything when it affects us? I'm sorry, Pisces, you guys are great. Alright, so what I'm going to do is cut the cards, and we're going to see what the next 3 months holds for my dear Pisces. Here we go. This is you, Queen of Wands. Oh, interesting. And what crosses you is the Lovers. Oh, alright. So in the past energy, we have the Devil. In the present energy, we have the Five of Pentacles. And in the future energy, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, and how you see yourself is the Six of Swords. How others see you is the Two of Swords. Your biggest fear is the Star. And your biggest hope is the Nine of Swords. That seems a little counterintuitive, but we will take a closer look once we get closer to that. Why are we crooked here? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, and the Four of Pentacles is what is the final card here. Alright, so you're coming across as the Queen of Wands. She is, she's not quite the king. She is the nurturer of the Wands deck, of the Wands suit. Whereas the king is the leader. So she is using her creativity to nurture those around her. There is someone in your life, or outside on the periphery of your life, that you are attempting to define the relationship in the next level up. So that means if you are attached, how do you up-level a relationship if you're attached with somebody? You can either, become more intimate and explore new things, or you can decide to call it quits with somebody. If you are single and you've just met someone, you can be building the idea of putting together a commitment, or you could be just at the point where you realize it's not working anymore. So when the Lovers comes out, there's a choice to be made about a romantic partnership, whether or not you are going to be moving forward with it, or you're going to be dissolving it. It's either or. It's not, something's got to change, or it's going to destruct. And you're bringing all your creativity to this in order to attempt to salvage this. But a decision needs to be made, and it's going to be forced from you whether you want to make it or not. Okay, so we have some darkness here. We have a lot of dark cards here. So let's take a look at the devil energy moving into the past. Now, with the devil energy, the interpretation I give the devil energy is entrapment. Okay, so either you felt trapped by a relationship or circumstances, or you attempted to hold somebody to you against their will. This is moving away, this energy is moving away into the past, and you're not going to need to deal with it. If you are looking for your freedom, this is a good indication that you are going to be breaking free from possibly an abusive relationship. Yeah, exactly, because it's time to make or break a relationship here. And this is moving into the past. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles makes us feel the lack. Perhaps this is what is causing you to want to say goodbye to this relationship, is that it's lacking so much fear of, it's lacking intimacy, it's lacking communication, is it lacking togetherness and affection. And also, if you do decide to I lost what I was about to say, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, now I remember. If you do decide to break away from this relationship, what are you going to be left with? Are you going to have a harder time on your own than it was being in this relationship that wasn't that good for you? So, yeah, it's very dramatic, Pisces. Very specifically pointed towards a romantic relationship. The outcome we have here, the future energies, we still have this Eight of Swords, right? The one who is trapped. So much trapped energy. Even though you are the Queen of Wands, independent and fiery, you still want to see if you can salvage this relationship with your creativity, but the facts are that there is a lot missing from this relationship, and it's leaving you feeling like your hands are tied, like you can't do anything about it. So, you know, this reading is not for you to make a decision. This reading is it's not to make the decision for you. It's for you to bring to light and do some self-examination of this possible situation, because, you know, this is a general reading, but this story that's coming out is very specific to somebody, and this may not apply to everybody. If you have a very good communication with your significant other, then, you know, the next step up, having the Lover's card, the next step up would be to up your intimacy level, whatever that may mean to you. But if you're finding these energies in your life, this entrapment energy, this neglectful energy, then maybe you have been living in denial, and this reading can bring this closer to light, like closer to the surface, for you to examine your feelings and make sure that you know, that you're moving towards happiness. That's what everybody wants. They don't want to stay in misery all their life. You only have one life. And even if you believe in incarnation, when you come back, you don't even remember your last life. So while you're here, you got to enjoy yourself, I think. Or is that just my Sagittarius view on things? Okay, so the way you see yourself is you're already checked out. You're already moving on, whether metaphorically in your mind or literally, like you've left the place, you've packed your bags, you're out of there. So you're no longer, it looks like, I mean, it looks like this thing is just, It's like, oh, you got to make a decision. Well, you know, it's pretty obvious what the decision should be. Someone else is saying you don't have all the information. The Two of Swords, the Two of Communications, is saying that you may not have all the information, but would it change your mind if you did have all the information? You see, when your friends are looking at your situation, they're seeing it from their perspective, and God bless them, they may have a good perspective, but then some people, some friends are just like, you know, if you're going to break up with somebody, you're going to be alone, and they look at the negative sides of things. So just keep in mind that you have to do what's right for you in the situation. Your biggest fear is the Star. Now that is kind of a weird thing to have a fear about, but I believe that the Star is the one who is visible to everyone. So I want to, what's coming through is that the Star, your biggest fear being the Star being, you don't want this broadcast to everyone. You don't want to make a show out of this. You don't want to have everybody knowing about this because it's such public knowledge. You want to keep it very quiet. And your greatest hope is the Nine of Swords, which moves on from the Eight of Swords, at least. So, no longer in the Eight of Swords energy. You've moved on to the Nine, and the Nine is mental anguish. I don't know why you would hope for mental anguish, or possibly you're hoping for this person to feel your loss, to feel what it's like to be without you. And that may be too much to ask, because if you've been with this person for long enough and you felt this confining energy and this lack, it may be difficult for them to feel anything at all. So we have the Four of Pentacles here, and this leads me to believe that you may not choose to leave. You may choose, what's coming through is that you may choose to stay and just be as distant as they are, just for convenience sake. The Four of Pentacles is a financial card which underscores the feeling of lack when it comes to funds. So it may be, you may be not wanting to put yourself in that financial hardship of living on your own. But that's what the cards are leaning towards, saying that you may be choosing, even though the situation seems quite dire at this time. Possibly for now, hang in there, put it off for the next 3 months at least, over the Christmas holidays and everything. I'm going to draw another card. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're looking for a way to support yourself, it looks like, because you would be leaving the Ten of Pentacles behind. You'd be learning something, and then you can move ahead. Like you may not have tried to discuss this with them. You may have tried to discuss it with them, and they haven't paid attention to you. And that's where the Knight of Swords comes in. You're taking action here at some point in the future, but it's not going to be within the next 3 months. You need to build up your resources first, and you need to find a way to support yourself. So, and then you can give them the message and then take off. But that is not advised until you have that foundation. If you are in a situation where, now if somebody is abusing you physically, and you can't check out emotionally from your relationship, if you're still in the vicinity and you can't check out emotionally from the relationship, you may need to reach out for help if there's physical abuse or anything like that. Otherwise, stay put for a little while longer until you can find your footing, and then you can move on. You can give them the message when the time is right. Okay, I'm sorry, Pisces, for that difficult news. Like I said before, though, I mean, we can take the reading just at this point. And this is the card. It's sort of like a computer program, right? If then. Okay, so if the answer is break up, then all this. If the answer is not break up, then use the creativity of the Queen of Wands to make things better and move the relationship forward. Make the relationship better, go traveling together, you know, find some books on some sexy things to do as a couple, that sort of thing, right? Work on your relationship. So if things are good, it just goes this far. If things are in a situation where you have to leave, then all this comes into play. Hopefully that helps. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. I appreciate you giving me the time. It would be really lovely if you left a message down below. Let me know if this resonated with you. If it didn't, if I'm completely off the mark, let me know that too. Just be respectful. You know, we're all adults. Let's be nice to each other. And yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time. This is Dee, signing off. Bye.